everyone, here we are at the reviewing area, and here we have the last component of the Voltron set, and that is the black lion here. So let's take a closer look here. Okay, getting a closer look at the lion's face here. You got some nice silver paint on the face here. Well, the mouthpiece here. Some nice paint apps on the eyes. And on the side you do have some red and some gold here. And a little bit of red here. And coming to the front legs here, you just got a lot of black on the top with some silver here on the knees and the paws here. And the same thing on the other side. And the back legs just has a lot of silver with some gold here. And the top here, you got a lot of red and yellow and some bits of silver paint here. And the bottom, it is gonna be for Voltron himself. And we'll show off these when we get to the final part. And here's the side view, the back view, and the other side. And all around, not much to it. But it does still look really cool.
Now on this, is there any metal parts to it?
Well,
I don't know.
Well, actually, I think I can feel a little coldness to the back legs, but I don't know if there is die-cast metal on the back legs, but I think they might be a little cold, or I think they might be the die-cast metal, but I can only tell for just a little bit.
Okay. Alrighty, I wasn't sure.
And I think that these thigh pieces are also die-cast metal.
All in all, it's a well-constructed figure. I have to say the black lion looks really good. All the lions look good in this Voltron. All the lions have good articulation and they look really good. They represent the lions really well.
Yes. And I think there might be some die-cast metal on this lion figure, but I did Because I did only felt a little bit of coldness to it. It either might be from the plastic or there's really, like, for real, the die cast metal on this figure. But from what I can feel, I think there might be some die cast metal, but I only felt a little bit of coldness.
The paws, the front paws have a swivel?
Yes, and that is for the articulation, which I will get into right now.
Yeah. They do really good.
So for articulation, the lion head can move up and down, and you do get not much, but a little bit of side to side. So not much side to side, but only a little bit. But the head does turn. Which is meant for the Voltron mode, but you can still work it in lion form. Now for the front legs, there's like multiple joints here, and they do extend out, and I will have to extend them out so I can show y'all. But you can extend them out to like give it a wider range if you want to. But they can rotate all the way around. On that one, well, and like y'all already heard, once you rotate them up like this, you will kind of feel that soft little thube, because this is meant for the Voltron form. But you can rotate them all the way around, and of course move them in and out on these multiple joints. The front knees do bend both ways, and the front paws, and even, yes, the front and back paws do move up and down, and they do have a ball joint here on, yes, on all four of the paws. And this joint, he does have a torso joint, which again is meant for Voltron form, but again, you can still work it. But I am gonna have to show you the bottom here, because it's much easier for me. So the torso has a little bit of side-to-side movement, and it only rotates just a tiny bit due to the shape of the waist itself. So only a little bit of rotation. But you can also bend him forward, which is if you want to do that. And as you bend it forward, some like silver paint here is exposed here. You can see here. And the tail can move up and down on this hinge joint, and it has a ball joint here, which is very kind of limited. And the back legs, which are meant for Voltron mode, but you again, you can still work them. But they can rotate here, move in and out here. You do get a thigh swivel, a knee joint, and the back paws, like I said, has the same articulation like the front paws. There is another joint that the back legs have, but that I'm gonna save that for Voltron form. And that's it. So you can still get the black lion here in some really good poses, even though some of the articulation here, or most of the articulation here, is meant for the Voltron form. You can still work them in the lion form here. And the black lion does come with some... Oh yeah. I almost forgot one more articulation. Before we get to the accessories, I did forget one more articulation here. And that is the mouth does open and close. Like that. And it does have exposed some sharp teeth here. And like I said, these teeth are really sharp. And it can open up a lot wider, but that's again for Voltron form. Okay. Now we can get into the accessories that he comes with. So for accessories, this lion comes with this double-bladed sword weapon with some nice silver paint on the blades and some like gold paint on these things here. And he does hold it the same way as the other lions, where you open you open his mouth, put this bladed sword thing in his mouth, close the mouth, and now he's holding this in his mouth. But he does come with these two, what the instructions is calling it, the rotary cannons.
Rotary. Let me see. Let me see what they're calling it. Let's see what they're calling it. Rotary.
Rotary cannons.
Yep. That's what it is. That's what they're calling them.
Okay.
What you had in the, that goes in his mouth, that's a mouth blade.
Mouth blade.
And these right here are rotary cannons.
Okay. Yes. And getting a closer look here at one of these. They're just both casted in like gunmetal gray or metallic gray paint to them. And to attach them onto him,
What am I doing? You looked at me. I don't know what you.
I was looking at the instructions here to see.
It should go straight on the shoulder.
Yes.
Right there. Plug right into his shoulder.
Yes. I was thinking they would go in there. Yeah. They only go into the front. Yes. Only on the front. Not on the back. So you would take these and plug them into these holes here. Yep. Plug them into these holes here. And there you go.
Yes, that yellow square up top, it doesn't do anything like the red lion, right? It doesn't show it doing anything. It's just there. I'm talking about the yellow square up there. It doesn't open up.
Yes.
Okay.
From what I see in the instructions, no.
Okay. All right. Okay. So basically all the other lions have something on their back where this Voltron, this black lion just has the wings. The yellow panel does not open up no way, shape, or form. On the rest of the lions, the yellow panels do.
Yeah.
But not this one.
Yes. From what I gathered from the instructions. Yeah. And that is all the accessories you get for the black lion here. So now, I guess it's now time to transform this lion into the torso mode of Voltron. So first off, of course, I need to remove these guns and set them off to the side. First, what we're going to do is take the back legs and straighten them out. And take the back paws and tilt them down so they're like this. Now, I am going to have to raise the camera up because he is going to get kind of tall. There we go. Okay, so tilt down straighten out the back legs and tilt down the back paws. Now, for the front legs, you're gonna pull them out some, rotate them up so that you can feel that thoop thing, which will lock them into place. Now for the front paws, you're gonna bring them forward so they're like this. Then you're gonna take these black things and untap them and open them up. So that way you can take the front legs and bring them in so they're like this and close them up. Then you're going to take these and compress them in until all the way in until they snap into place. And then you do the same thing on the other side.
Wow.
So that's that. Now for the coming to the back here again. Oh, well, the top here. We're now at the top here. Take these red things and extend them out on two multiple joints here. This joint and this joint. And then bring them out so this not cut out notch is sitting on these things. Just like that. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Now for the tail, you do want to take the tail and flip it up so it's like that. But as you can see here, this tip of the tail, just on mine, it's probably on everyone's, but I'm sure it's on my copy. This tip of the tail loves to pop off on mine. So what I like to do, the instructions doesn't say it, but what I like to do is, if I'm going into Voltron mode, I do flip up the tail, but I just take the tip of the tail here and just pop it off and set it off to the side. Because if I leave it on and if I try to move the waist around, it's going to keep popping off again. So I just set this off to the side. And for the head here, I'm going to save that for the final part of Voltron here.
Very good, I agree.
And there we have the torso mode of Voltron here so far.
So he's coming to be a big boy. Like I said, when we form Voltron right here, I'm going to have I'm going to have Courageous. I want to see who's taller. Still, so far, I haven't found anything that's taller than Courageous and with the GoBots. So we're going to see which one's taller. So, but that comes up to the next review. Because he's starting to get pretty hefty. He's starting to get pretty tall. But all in all, I would have to say that this is, like I said, this whole series right here that we've covered so far, I like the lion modes have a lot of articulation and they have a lot of character to them because of the way that they're sculpted and designed. So my hat's off to y'all.
And that is it for the black lion. So I guess we'll be back with our final thoughts here.